Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy this story. I'm going to try and upload a new story each day. Phantom Puppets of Pendleton Playhouse. The small town of Ventnor, nestled on the Isle of Wight, held the secret that only a few locals knew: the mysterious Pendleton Playhouse. Abandoned for decades, the once grand theatre stood as a decaying relic, shrouded in whispers of tragic events that had unfolded within its walls. The townsfolk avoided it, claiming it was cursed, and tales of eerie occurrences deterred any from venturing too close. Holly, an aspiring puppeteer with an insatiable curiosity for the macabre, moved to the Isle of Wight seeking inspiration for her unique performances. Unbeknownst to her, Pendleton Playhouse held the key to a dark and haunting chapter in the town's history. One fateful day, while exploring the dilapidated theatre, Holly stumbled upon a forgotten room hidden behind dusty velvet curtains. In the room, she discovered a collection of antique puppets, each intricately carved and suspended in a state of frozen animation. Drawn to their haunting beauty, Holly felt a strange connection to the lifeless figures. Unable to resist, she decided to revive the forgotten art of puppetry within the grand walls of Pendleton Playhouse. The townspeople watched with a mix of curiosity and trepidation as Holly, with her captivating performances, brought life to the once silent stage. Little did Holly know that the puppets she had unearthed were more than just wooden figures. As she rehearsed her acts, the puppets began to move on their own accord, their strings vibrating with an ethereal energy. At first, Holly attributed the phenomenon to her imagination, dismissing the subtle movement as mere tricks of the light. However, as she delved deeper into the history of the Pendleton Playhouse, she uncovered a chilling tale of betrayal and tragedy. Decades ago, a puppeteer named Victor Pendleton had created these puppets, using dark rituals to bind vengeful spirits to each one. The spirits sought retribution for their unjust fate, and now, through Holly's performances, they found an opportunity to exact their revenge. Night after night, as Holly weaved her stories through the puppetry, the spirits within the wooden figures grew stronger. The once charming performances took a sinister turn, leaving the audience unsettled and frightened. Whispers of phantom laughter echoed through the theatre, and eerie shadows danced on the walls. Haunted by her own creations, Holly became a puppet herself in the vengeful spirit's grand performance of terror. The line between reality and illusion blurred as the spirits manipulated her every move, forcing her to reenact the tragic events that had unfolded within Pendleton Playhouse. Desperate to break free from the malevolent strings that controlled her, Holly sought the help of a local historian well-versed in the town's supernatural history. Together, they unraveled the dark secrets of the puppets and devised a plan to release the vengeful spirits from their wooden prisons. On a stormy night, with thunder crashing and lightning illuminating the stage, Holly faced the spirits head-on. With a combination of ancient incantations and the power of her own will, she severed the ties between the spirits and the puppetry. As the last puppet fell lifeless, Pendleton Playhouse seemed to exhale a sigh of relief. The spirits, freed from their wooden confines, dissipated into the ether, leaving behind an eerie calmness in the once cursed theatre. The townspeople, unaware of the supernatural events that had transpired, witnessed Holly emerge from Pendleton Playhouse, exhausted and haunted by the memories of the vengeful spirits. The theatre, now devoid of its spectral inhabitants, stood in silence, a witness to the horrors that had unfolded within its walls. Holly, forever changed by her encounter with the phantom puppets of Pendleton Playhouse, left the Isle of Wight, vowing never to return. The once abandoned theatre, though now free from its malevolent past, remained a chilling reminder of the thin veil between the living and the restless spirits seeking retribution from beyond the grave. Years passed, and Holly tried to put the haunting memories of Pendleton Playhouse behind her. She traveled the world, honing her puppetry skills and seeking solace in new landscapes and cultures. Yet the echoes of the vengeful spirits lingered in the recesses of her mind, a constant reminder of the thin line between the mundane and the supernatural. One day, while performing in a small European town, Holly encountered an ancient puppetry tradition that piqued her interest. Intrigued by the intricate craftsmanship and the rich history of these new puppets, she felt drawn to explore the origins of this art form. Little did she know that her journey would once again intertwine with the supernatural forces that had haunted her in Pendleton Playhouse. As Holly delved into the local lore, she discovered that these puppets were not merely artistic expressions, but vessels for spirits seeking a connection to the mortal realm. The parallels between the new puppets and the phantom puppets of Pendleton Playhouse sent shivers down her spine, and a haunting realization dawned upon her. The vengeful spirits were not confined to a single theater, they transcended borders and traditions. Haunted by her past, Holly grappled with the decision to confront the spirits once again. She couldn't escape the feeling that they were somehow tied to her, that the puppetry she so passionately embraced had become a conduit for the supernatural. Determined to find closure and put an end to the spectral torment, she traced the roots of the ancient puppetry tradition to its source, an enigmatic puppet master who held the key to understanding and controlling the spirits. Her journey led her to a remote village nestled in the mountains, where she found the puppet master living in seclusion. The old puppeteer, wise and weathered, sensed the darkness that lingered around Holly and shared tales of ancient rituals and the delicate balance between the living and the afterlife. Together, they devised a plan to confront the vengeful spirits and break the cycle that bound them to the world of the living. Holly, armed with newfound knowledge and guided by the experienced puppet master, returned to the Isle of Wight, determined to face the remnants of the phantom puppets and release them from their eternal torment. As she stepped once again into the decaying Pendleton Playhouse, the air seemed heavy with the weight of the past. The puppet master performed sacred rituals, invoking powers beyond the mortal realm. Holly, with a combination of skill and determination, maneuvered the puppets in a dance that bridged the realms of the living and the dead. The atmosphere crackled with energy as the vengeful spirits emerged, drawn to the puppetry that had once been their conduit. In a climactic struggle, Holly and the puppet master battled the spirits, weaving a delicate tapestry of magic and artistry. The lines between puppeteer and spirit blurred, and the fate of the phantom puppets hung in a balance. In a moment of intense concentration, Holly uttered words that resonated with the spirits, acknowledging their pain and granting them the release they sought. The puppet master, with a final flourish, sealed the ethereal connection, severing the ties that bound the spirits to the puppetry. As the last echoes of the supernatural struggle faded, a serene stillness settled over Pendleton Playhouse. The puppets, once vessels for vengeance, now stood lifeless and silent. The theater, bathed in an otherworldly glow, seemed to exhale a collective sigh of relief. Holly, exhausted but triumphant, felt a weight lift from her shoulders. The spirits, grateful for the release, dissipated into the unknown, leaving behind a sense of closure that had eluded them for decades. The puppet master nodded approvingly, acknowledging Holly's role in breaking the cycle of supernatural torment. As Holly left Pendleton Playhouse for the final time, the once cursed theatre stood as a testament to the delicate dance between the living and the dead. The echoes of the phantom puppets, now freed from their spectral prison, served as a reminder that even in the darkest corners of the supernatural, redemption and release were possible. Holly, forever changed by her encounters with the paranormal, continued her puppetry journey, carrying the lessons of Pendleton Playhouse with her as a testament to the enduring power of art and the human spirit. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this story. Please don't forget to like, and even better, like and subscribe. Thank you very much, and I hope you have had a great day.